The Backstreet Boys with As Long As You Love Me. It's 22 minutes past the hour. Yolanda Mulwa is my name. The show is Sugar and Spice. A big WhatsApp to my old schoolmate. Not his old, as in we were in school together a long time ago. Harry Kimori. Hi. How can you be listening to me for the first time today? It's always nice when someone you grew up with literally tells you you're doing a good job. I would cry, but not today. I schedule my cries, by the way. I'm like, today at 7:45, after I tuck my daughter in, I'm going to have a small moment to let it all out. And it's time for a big conversation, word around town. And, well, always just throwing some serious discussions your way lately, yeah? And I'll read a tweet real quick, but we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube, and we are live on SpiceFM.co.ke. Wacharo, I always love it when someone comes back to be like Asante. Wacharo Flora on Twitter, you say, thank you, Yolanda, for yesterday's playlist. You helped make my day because I was at work. See what bossy got me. I wish you could taste it. And then you send us a picture of a salted caramel cake. No, why? What do you mean you wish? You wish we could taste it, Absolute and I? You could always send your do the guy. If you wish. And our discussion today, man, this one is a tough one. Who should a woman go to for marital advice? Your biological mother or your mother-in-law? Yeah, I want you to let it sink in, kidogo, because that's a tough one. Whoever you go to first, the other one is going to have a problem. Of course, it's all dependent on the type of relationship that you and your mother-in-law have. But you know, when you leave your family to go to another family, you become theirs. That is your new mother and that is your new father. Those are your new people, right? It doesn't always play out that way, because sometimes your dragon-in-law, be mercy, right? But also, do you trust your mother to see things like holistically without her daughter playing at the back of her head? Because your mom could just take your side. And then there's certain things you can tell your mother and then she'll never look at your husband the same way. She's like, this guy can cheat on my daughter. That serpent, can even poison it when it comes to visit me over Christmas. There's things that can't be said. Your mother-in-law also could decide that everything that comes from her womb is perfect. Because when you call out certain things, it kidogo points a finger at her upbringing skills. She raised a cheat, a philanderer. Not many women take that lightly. Eh? So what are you trying to say about my son? What? After all, we just rockotted you. We picked you up from sijui where. You're lucky to be married to Daktari. Because anything you point out says a lot about her mothering skills. Right? So this one is, my friend. See, I told you, rock and a hard place. It's like asking you how you want to die. You want someone to stab you or you want someone to kill you? There's no winning. You'll die all the same. Your biological mother over your mother-in-law, or your mother-in-law over your biological mother. In an ideal world, I said ideal, in an ideal world, you should go to your mother-in-law. She's the one with the manual to that dude, right? She's the one who put in the software. Right? In an ideal world. In an ideal world. But I want to hear from you. Who should a woman go to for marital advice? And remember, upbringing plays a huge role in this conversation. Because as a young girl, you learned from observing your mother, right? You saw the relationship your mother had with her mother-in-law, your grandmother. So it'll have a lot to do with how you'll play this one. I want to hear from you. Call me up 0719012600, or you can hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the socials at SpiceFM KE at Yolanda Mulwa. It's an old one, but I've missed it. Ooh, tweet Magu and Timbo.